Hello, and welcome to episode 1 of Microfactory 1.6. In the past series, we worked very hard to add a couple of quality of life and some much-needed performance improvements. So, in this game, we should actually be able to completely beat the game. And I'm very excited to see what this can do for us. But, as always, we have to start somewhere, and that somewhere is, well, gunpowder and ammo. I've already begun use of the brand new 1.6 feature, Microfactories. They are essentially a little system that allows me to take a selection of machines from one position to another and compress them down into one machine. But this wasn't in the videos, but was added afterwards. I have removed the ability to put microfactories in microfactories, because that is too overpowered. So I have completely removed Inception. If you try to do it, the game will yell at you. Big red text box and everything. Now, we just have to turn our gunpowder and steel, which is being produced in a microfactory, into ammo. And then we've just got to make some guns. Throughout this video, if you ever notice flashing, that is my bad. I tried my best to cut any opening of the handbook from this just to make the video shorter. The raw footage for this is like 30 minutes long, and I'm trying to keep my videos from now on around 10 to 15 minutes on average. It's my goal, which gives me a whole lot more time to work on effects and putting Clyde in various spots. In case you didn't know, Clyde is the little gray guy who is found sporadically around the screen, pointing at various things and making expressions. Now that we have an essentially infinite world, we can start producing trash, which is needed in order to produce bronze. Just a little cut. I definitely cut a decent amount of filler footage for this, so if you see any jumps, just know that there was some very boring stuff ahead, and so I decided to cut it for your viewing pleasure. Now, let's see. I have been brainstorming topics to talk about, and I have yet to find one that satisfies me. So, if you have any ideas for something for me to talk about during one of these videos, please let me know. I would love to have some input on things for me to say, 'cause man, is it helpful to have words to speak. Like a topic, like maybe I should talk about video games, like what? I need something to talk about. I'm definitely going to be spending some time doing that. One thing I must discuss is how, happy I am with the microfactory system, because I was worried that the microfactories were going to make the game so stupidly easy that, you can just blaze through the entire game. But the time it took me to make the third component is roughly the same between version 1.5.1 and version 6. So, I am very happy with that it is, at least for me, not impacting the, easiness of the game. Just so you guys know, most of the stuff that was cut was actually the setting up of some microfactories. And also, a tip for any people who wish to try the game, don't do what I'm doing right here and make a microfactory for something stupid like this that you're only going to use once. Make them for, like, the basics and important stuff that you don't want to lose. Like, just... because now, every single time I want to make something in the future, I have to scroll past this one. It just adds another microfactory I have to deal with. So, take it from me, don't waste the microfactories, it just gets annoying later on. But, now that that's taken care of, we can now begin working on the steel component. Another thing to say is that, for some of you, if you've gone to the itch page, you may notice that 1.6 is not downloadable. That is, I wouldn't say that is my fault, because the, system that I'm using is, just completely just not working for some reason. For some strange reason, the builder, as it's called, for Windows and Linux, well, I usually just build for Windows, but that is not functional for some reason. I think it's just experiencing some downtime. Whenever it is open back up, I will set up the 1.6 download, but in the meantime, if you desire to play 1.6, you have to play the web version, which is what I'm doing. But the major disadvantage of that has kind of been removed. In the past, if you've watched my second video on this channel titled "Why I Hate Microsoft," it talks about how I updated Edge and it cleared the browser cache, which deleted all my save data. But, with the wonders of 1.6, I don't have to worry about that anymore, because now all the data is saved to a file. And that file you can do whatever you want with that. If you really feel like tampering with the file, you do you. I didn't, encrypt it or anything. I don't know why I'd have to. Fair bit of warning, though, it is, kind of just easier to play through the game than to actually do it. It's kind of funny, honestly. I have to say, I am very, excited and kind of happy with this new every other day system, because it lets me put more effort into the videos. I can put time into recording one day, and I can put time into editing, voiceovering, collidifying for a second day. Obviously, it can depend on the schedule. Maybe I'll do it in a different order. But I have to say, I'm very happy with this new bi-daily release schedule. Oh, I forgot to cut that bit of the handbook out. That's a decent-sized one. Huh, wonder how I didn't catch that. Who knows? But now we've got our plastic and our circuits, which means we can make some CPUs. Why am I moving stuff around? Oh yeah, I remembered that I messed something up. That's what it is. Just gotta erase something, get some stuff set up, move stuff. Oh, I think what I'm doing is, yeah. Cut there shows what I did. I compressed that whole wire system just into a microfactory because that makes it easier. It's definitely one of the better ideas of mine. And we are essentially done. If you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you. It means a lot that you're willing to listen to my ramblings. And second, if you like this video that much, please consider liking, subscribing, comment down below new features for the game. It really does help a ton. And, I mean, it's not like I'm monetized yet or anything, but it just makes me feel so much happier to see that. Around this time, I actually realized the world size is 1,000. Yeah, the old save file for 1.5.1, the world size was 600 and it started breaking. So the fact that this is still smooth shows you how well those optimizations helped. Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes. Thank you so much for supporting this. And if you'd like to check out the game, the itch link is also in the description. And if you feel like sharing your save file with people, share it to the forums built into itch.io. I hope you all had a fantastic day. Goodbye.